Hey, what's up everyone? It's Ducati Biker and Quimoja from beautiful Ducati Zalbommel. We have arrived. We are here at the Flagship Dealership store here in the Netherlands. Martin and the team and the whole crew here at Zalbommel are so kind to invite us over to check out the dealership, the workshop, all the fun and loving vibes here in Ducati Zalbommel. So we are here, we're excited. We got a few people inside, we have the team here. We also have new bikes, we got people leaving as well. Look, we got a beautiful Panigale pulling up right now. Amazing. So cool to see the vibes, the bikes, the people, the inspiration. We got new street fighters behind us. We got Desert X's, we got the Multistrides, we got the Monsters. So we're gonna see what type of action we could get into here today at Ducati Zalbommel. Already, I can see I have some of my good friends here. Cyanide 81, long time no see. It's been a while. It's good, man. It's good. It's nice to see you here, Ducati Zalbommel, supporting the local dealership, their group, and everything like that. My time mistress.
It's good to see you.
As you guys know, my boy, the face of Ducati World Biker Week, and Michael, my main man right here. So, already good day here at Zalbommel. Let me show you guys inside. You ready? Let's go. All right, we're here, we've made it. I'm excited because I always love coming here. Whether you're a celebrity, an influencer, or a supermoto GP racer, Ducati Zalbommel has you covered. And we're gonna show you later on in the back, but I'm just gonna show you a little bit of the showroom, a little bit of the heritage, because they have all the models of Ducatis here pretty much. It's really, really cool to see. Starting with this area in this corner over here, I already see one of my favorite bikes, as you guys can see over here. The beautiful and improved Multistrada V4S all in white. We saw this bike at World Bike Week. Chantal sat on the back of it. I'm just a huge fan, as you know. Forget everything you know about the Multistrada. If you haven't seen those videos already before, click the subscribe button, go all the way back through my pages, and you'll see all the cool content we've developed with this Multistrada and also the brand new Pikes Peak. Either way, love the ice white. I'm a huge fan of white bikes, and I was waiting to see what they were gonna do, whether they're gonna put it back on the Hyper. As you know, they did the white V2 with the red, and now they put it on here on this beautiful Multistrada, and I absolutely love it. Moving on, we have a few other bikes here as well, and I see the special parts. And as you know, here in the Netherlands, it's crunch time at Zalbommel and everywhere in the Netherlands because they are selling bikes. Bikes are coming through. Aston TT's open, the race series, everyone's coming here. They're getting their gear, they're getting their stuff. So everything's a little bit all over, but it's all complicated, and that's what we love because we're gonna catch all the vibes for you. Other than that, Multistradas, but I saw something really cool. It's one of my favorite bikes. You guys ready? And one of our good friends and fans has this bike here. We're gonna show it to you right now. It happens to be the Lamborghini Diavel 1260S limited edition. As soon as this bike came out, they were sold all over the world. Our good friend Jared Campisi, he has one of these, and it was so nice to see. To be honest, this bike is not one you want to customize. It's already customized by Lamborghini. It has all the carbon bits, it has the actual Lamborghini wheels, the frame, the coloring. There's little to do that I would change to this bike. Like maybe just remove the mirrors and that's it. The rest of the bike is fantastic. We love the green, we love that bronze gold accents, red racing calipers. So anytime I see this Diavel, I think to myself, I've ridden the Diavel before. It's a 1260, I really like it, but would I ever change my Hyper or the Pikes Peak or anything for a Diavel? And the answer is no, other than this one. I would do a lot to have one of these Diavels. It's so cool to see here at Zalbommel. And I'm curious who picked this one up because I can see right here, it's at 0 kilometers and this bike has already been out for about 3 years now. So very cool to see here at Zalbommel. And again, this is just a piece of jewelry. It's a Lamborghini Ducati. Who doesn't like that? Other than that, ooh, you guys wanna see some carbon wheels? Let's go this way. And all the little bits and accessories and candies in store here. Oh, Martin, the main guy here. Martin, hey buddy.
Milan.
Thank you so much for having us again.
Welcome.
It feels so good to be back.
Yeah, it's good.
As Martin knows, I've been here like 3 or 4 times already. He's been such a big help with everything I've been doing traveling through Europe. Obviously the store, the vibes, the team, the family. 2 years ago, we did the demo monster test ride here at Zalbommel. It was like April 1st, it was really cold and cold, but it was just so nice to be here and it was a sunny day like this. And I know you're really busy, but thank you for having us over and I appreciate it. So nice to see and we're gonna poke around a little more.
Yeah. Sure.
Awesome, cool.
Have fun,
yeah.
enjoy.
Yeah, thank you, man. All right, so while we were talking to him, look what I just saw right here. And again, the majority of everything in this store is sold, so not that I want to hop on here and fire it up, but this is the brand new Street Fighter SP. It's absolutely beautiful. And as you know, this has the same exact livery of the Panigale V4R SP, but obviously the Street Fighter. So you have the aluminum tank, everything carbon. We've seen this bike get ready for red. We've seen it also at Faye Myers when we were picking the Pikes Peak. We've seen it at Ducati Amsterdam, and now we have it here at beautiful Ducati Albomo. I just can't wait for one of my friends to have this bike. That way we could take it for a spin. Either way, really cool and lots of fun. And wait for the boys to be done talking over there. I'm just gonna show you the rest of the dealership because this showroom is so cool. So check this out. I'm gonna take you down to where the vintage bikes are. So yes, you could have new Panigales. Yes, you could have new Street Fighters and stuff like that, but where the original bikes come from are right here. So I absolutely love to see that this is probably the nicest lineup of older models Ducatis that I've seen right here. You have the Tesseressa 749. You have the 748, you have the 999, you also have the 748R, and then there's the 999R, and it just goes all the way down. So if you're an older Ducatista and you're not a fan of all the new technology and the Bosch and this and that and the adaptive traction control and ABS leaning, and your heart and soul goes back to the Desmodronic valve system and everything that is Ducati, you come here to Albomo and you have your option and your match and your color and your pick of all the older models that inspired you back in the day to be a Ducatista. And I love it too because I grew up looking at these models right here and they're still some of my favorites, and you can get them here at Albomo. So we like that. We like the heritage, we like the new and the old, and we have it here at Albomo. So it's very cool. Other than that, let's see. Merchandise, ooh, they got a few hypers. They got a few hypers, and again, talking about the older bikes, this is one of the older hypers right here. This is the Hypermotard 796, and this was one of my favorite ones because they had the design where the hand guards and the review mirrors were one of the same, and you could like collapse this. I'm not going to do it right now, but this will actually collapse in if you weren't using your hand guards. So that's a really cool feature. I kind of hope Ducati brings back with this model because I'll be honest, these are great to have the blinkers integrated here, which they have, but this is way cooler than this. And Ducati, you guys know that. Either way, fun to see the difference, cool to know the difference, and there's just so many things I could point out. And again, Ducati's on the details. So, oh, I saw something else. I'm always gonna see something else. Come here. I was just checking to see if that was the Ducati's Albomo flag because I think we're gonna ask Martin and the boys here if we could have a Ducati's Albomo flag. That way we could just take it on the back of our bikes. For most of you who know, we're not just doing dealership reviews, but we're actually touring through Europe right now. We were in Misano, we flew up to Amsterdam, we've done Amsterdam, we're here at Albomo, and then leaving this Friday, sneak peek, stay tuned, we're gonna go down to Luxembourg and continue our actual European tour, part 3 of it, because we're in part 2, so now we're gonna head out to part 3. Either way, I like flags, I like new boots, but more importantly, Ducati motorcycles, and I have a few of them to show you this way. This is the section where the bikes are sold, and they are not to be touched or messed with, and maybe not even filmed, but there's one that's really important that you know I always point out, which I want to show you guys. So, and that is the beautiful 2019 Panigale V4S Course. This bike means so much to me for so many different reasons. As you know, my Italian mistress, David Kelso, he has this bike in the United States. A lot of our good friends have this. Gustavo, the president of the DROC in Orange County, California, he has this bike. And it's just, in my opinion, my favorite Panigale. If you're like, hey, if you had Panigale right now, would you take an SP or this bike? It'd probably be this bike because the livery, the MotoGP, when Dovizioso and Lorenzo were together, it speaks a lot to me. That year was a lot to me, so is this bike. So I love to see that, and it's really, really cool. As well as the other models here, this is a beautiful all blacked out Diavel 1260. And I rode this bike for a week thanks to Ducati Amsterdam, and it was loads of fun. And again, as I said, I'm a huge fan of the Diavel, but if I had to ride one, it'd be the Lamborghini. And as you guys can see right over there is the Hyper. The Hyper, as you guys know, I love the 950 SP. We just got done riding the RVE at Ducati Amsterdam, and it was just so enjoyable. I just can't wait to either have another Hyper, an electric Hyper, or just to be back on my Pikes Peak, because to me, that's just a bigger Hyper. So it's really, really cool. I'm trying to find some staff to bother, but everyone's really busy here. So we're gonna keep walking around and I'm gonna show you some other things. One thing that's really cool about Ducati's Albomo is they're really into the racing scene. So So if you're here in the Netherlands, if you're riding Ostentete, if you're doing any of the circuits like Belgium, Francorchamps, Spa, you'll probably see the guys at Albomo over there. And they have a V2 here that I think is for sale as a race bike. So you could actually come in here if you were a serious Ducati racer and buy one of their old or new race bikes. So check this one out. This is what they call the Panigale V2R. And the reason why it's an R is because it's race edition. So as you can see, you have the race fairings, they have the Ducati's Albomo set up on it. They have obviously a different mounting for exhaust, because if you want to ride this on the road, you can, but obviously they just remove the can because you have to have certain regulations for circuits here in the EU. But I think it's really cool how they have this bike here and they have a thing for sale. So if you were like, if you had your own Panigale, but you're like, oh, I don't want to ride my SP on the circuit, then you could come here and you get the V2R from Albomo, fully tuned, fully adjusted. I see they've just dropped the internals of Ohlins in here. You got the same in the back, it's already been tuned. You got the racing slicks. I mean, what more could you possibly want? Especially on a circuit that's tight and technical like Ostentete. This is the perfect bike. I'm sure it's already been around. And from what I could see, it doesn't even have 1,000 kilometers on it. This bike is just a strictly track-ridden bike. So that's really cool to see, to have here in the store. And again, they're really race inspired. And as you know, we do a lot of sport touring on my page, but also we ride circuits. We were just at Misano for the DRE, for the World Ducati Week, and we were on the track. And so we're trying to do more track-inspired things. And I love dealerships that do that as well, because it covers all the grounds. Moving on. We have a little bit of a parts department and accessories over here. But as you guys know, all the magic's in the back. But if you guys wanted, there's some rotors, we got some Cardo, we got some Garmins. And I'm just gonna wait for one of the employees to give us a quick tour because she's awesome and she's fun. And I would consider her the Sadie lady of Ducati's Albomo. Just like how we had Sadie lady over at Newport Beach, we have one here as well. She's a really sweet girl. And she's gonna give us a tour as soon as she's done working with customers because it's really busy here at Albomo. But come look at this real quick. We got the boys working hard in the back. So as you can see, I already see a race bike. He's probably preparing that race bike for a track day in Spa, which is only 2 hours away from here, Francorchamps circuit. And we're gonna bother all those mechanics later, but let's just wait to have a little tour. I won't have the permission. And then again, really cool to see all the parts and accessories here. And, oh, I wanna show you guys some carbon wheels. I don't know if I mentioned this already before, but let me show you some carbon wheels. It's really cool. I'm just curious, because I know Ducati and BST have a connection, but then to see these beautiful Rotobox wheels, I've actually talked to the guys there. I might actually get a set for my Bikes Peak. Yeah. But why did you choose to have these in the store?
Also to show an alternative, and we can change colors also. So there are more options with these rims, and then with the BST of Ducati.
That's what I saw.
So that's,
what's your experience? Do you have a lot of people who like these? Have you ran them on your bike before?
Yeah, we have a few customers who ride with it.
Yeah.
They're really happy with it. We still sell more BST.
Right. Yeah. But that's just because it's the Ducati logo on the niche. Yeah, it's the brand.
It's the brand.
Just like anything. Just how the majority of everything I'm wearing, Ducati brand. We love it. We support it. But it's also nice to have the option and the color and the variation. Yeah. I've seen how you could get like the spokes in gold or red and stuff like that. So yeah.
We just had a Street Fighter with it.
I saw that. I saw that. Yeah, cool. Well, I really like how you have the options here. And thanks for showing that, because it's, again, we were just at Ducat Bike, we're at Dainese, but when you come to a store and you get to see and hold it and actually get a good feel for it, that's what kind of sells for me. And that's what I'm sure works for you here.
Yeah, well. Absolutely, And if you hold them,
light.
Weight, they're really
super light. Yeah. It's
the most fun when you're driving. The bike is
leading in the core and everything like that. I have obviously the Marschlini magnesium, not the magnesium wheels, but just the normal Marschlini wheels for the Pikes Peak, which is great, but I'm looking to do definitely some carbon wheels. But my thing was, and I like seeing this here, is because I'm thinking of the BST wheels, because obviously it's on all the SPs and the race bikes of Ducatis, which we've seen here, the Street Fighter and also the Panigale V4 SP. And I like it, but I'm really drawn to this. And I don't know, we'll have to see. I'll have to see more of your bikes and more people's bikes, and obviously we'll have to talk to them, but it's really cool that you have that here. And thank you for showing that, that's really cool, nice. I think in a little bit we're gonna go check out the mechanics bay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'll bother Kim when she's not busy. Yeah, cool, thank you, man. And look who it is, it's Kim. What's up, girl? Coming in all snail in the Ducati scooter, all's good?
Hi.
Hey everyone, this is Kim,
Hi.
working here at Ducati's Albomo, and she's so gracious to give us the rest of the tour. Would you like to? Do you have time?
Of course.
Are you not super busy? Should we all like hop on this and go around, or we'll leave this one here? Yeah.
Just leave it here.
Yeah, let's not get in trouble because
Safe.
I do a lot of silly things, so let's just not do that inside the dealership.
Not today.
But yeah, awesome. Would you like to show us the garage?
Yeah, of course. Let's go
Yeah?
to the boys in the back.
Let's go check out the boys in the back.